good, Wavy Navy? It's when we finna get wavy. You dig?
Real, yeah, I had this time for me. Okay, my money fuck you up. I'm talking big bucks. I got a dumper truck full of expensive stuff. My game to fuck you.
So before we even get into the video, I want to say this is my first time recording on my 11 Max Pro. So I'm really excited to see how the camera quality is once I start editing. So fingers crossed that it looks amazing. But yeah, you know, I already got the dress. You already know I told y'all I was getting them in one of my last videos, and that's exactly what I did. I got them. I do have to touch them up and get them twisted though, retwisted, but that ain't nothing. So before we even get into the video, for real though, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I want to take this channel to, like, probably somewhere I can't even imagine right now. I want to shoot for the stars, and I need you all support and help to be able to make that happen. So become a part of the Wavy Navy and comment those waves and ships down below. You already know. Let's get it. Today in this video, we are going to be reacting to the problem with female rappers. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
What does the current rap phenomenon Megan Thee Stallion have to say about the current state of rap music for women? To see that it changed from something that I love so much to what's going on right now really blew my mind.
Before we even get into the video, let me say this about how I feel about the problem with female rappers. There's been a lot of people saying, you know, they just talking about scamming and using their body for money and just talking about their body, blah 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 blah. But the male rappers do the same thing. You know, they talking about hen licks, murders, and having sex with plenty of women. So it's just like, how can you be upset about the female rapper doing the exact same thing that the male rapper do? But hey, that's just my opinion. We finna watch the video and see if my opinion changes though. But yeah, comment down below, how do you feel about the problem with female rappers?
Like, we not rapping no more? Being a girl too, they criticize you harder than they criticize men.
Exactly.
If I was out there making little noises like Uzi and Cardi B making, they would not rock with that. And not saying that they don't be going hard, because we definitely finna turn up to both of them. But if it was a chick, like, no.
Exactly.
And this is not another complaint from hip-hop veterans from New York City, the birthplace of hip-hop, about lyricism getting flushed down the toilet for shiny novelty rap. Megan Thee Stallion is only 24 years old and is hailing out of Houston, Texas. In fact, Megan isn't even saying...
Side note, Megan Thee Stallion is my wife. A lot of people don't know this, but we got married about 2 years ago. Yeah, so I'm just living a normal life, so you know, it don't seem suspicious, but I'm getting paid. She's yeah, she takes care of the both of us.
Lil Uzi Vert and Playboy Cardi shouldn't exist. She has taken issue with a much deeper problem, the double standards that women in rap music have been and continue to be subjected to. Nicki Minaj has also mentioned this topic when she tweeted out, "In any field, women must work twice as hard to even get half the respect her male counterparts get. When does this stop?"
Now, I used to be a Nicki Minaj fan, but then, you know, I wasn't really a fan of her when she started to get bitter, and I didn't feel like she was really rapping anymore, just basically repeating herself multiple times. Even though all of that, I do agree with her. Women do have to work twice as hard to get the same type of respect, money, anything as their male counterparts, and I don't think that's fair, but hey.
In an era of #MeToo, #TimesUp, and feminism shining a much-needed light on these inequalities that have plagued women socially, financially, physically, and mentally throughout history, is hip-hop ready to return to its roots of providing an outlet to challenge discrimination, social ills, and include the protection of women's rights? Maybe you see the problem with female rappers being that they're just straight up whack, and you only have your ears tuned into the male frequency when it comes to rap. Are you put off by over-sexualized Playboy bunny types or hardcore ladies with an alpha male drip? Could your bias be that it has been revealed that multiple female rappers at the forefront of stardom don't always write their own raps? Whatever your stance is on hip-hop artists and ideals, let's get into it. The argument that there are not enough rappers that are women to balance out the lack of ladies in the forefront is an ugly excuse that continues to perpetuate the misguided and shameful bias that while there are a dozen kings of rap all at the same time, representing every region, that somehow there's only room for one queen of rap at a time. If your problem with female rappers is that there hasn't been enough of them to lift up on a pedestal and pay attention to.
Now, when they said there only has to be one female rapper at a time, I don't agree with that. It doesn't have to be that way. It's just the fact that when somebody becomes big, a lot of people get bitter and feel like, oh, I started this, she copying me, she doing that, she doing that. A lot of the female rappers and people who want to be female rappers can't really prosper and grow because they're so focused on what somebody else is doing. That's why the male rappers don't have all the drama in their little genre. It's not like for real, like any drama for real. Unless people just dissing each other in their music, but that's about it. Well, sometimes people do get shot at. That is something. But, you know, it'd be a little petty drama that holds you back though. So that's that on that. But let's keep going.
Then you need to get your Google fingers ready and do your research on these MCs. Roxanne Shante, Salt and Pepper, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Monty Love, Missy Me, MC Trouble, Yo-Yo, Lady of Rage, Ladybug Mecca, Lauryn Hill, Da Brat, Mahamadia, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Eve, Charlie Baltimore, Gangsta Boo, Jean Grey, Eternia, Rod Digga, Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, MIA, Nicki Minaj, Rhapsody, Dej Loaf, Cardi B, Young M.A, The Sorority, Stefflon Don, No Name, Lizzo, and Megan Thee Stallion. That is over 30 prominent female hip-hop acts from the 1980s to the 2010s. And I could keep on going and going. That already covers Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, LA, Toronto, India, the UK, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Houston, Chicago, Memphis, Detroit, and Virginia. With all these female rappers that we have heard of, how is it that Cardi B's pop culture sensation Bodak Yellow was the first song since Lauryn Hill's 1998 hit Doo-Wop in which a female rapper had a #1 record with no special guests featured on it? How did Cardi become this cultural icon that her music industry posse has been able to market and promote to the highest levels possible? On one hand, Cardi B represents a rebellion to all the image limits caused by cultural whitewashing that Black and Latin women in the entertainment are so often stuck with. Cardi B proudly owns her pride for her Dominican, Trinidadian, and Bronx native cultures. She didn't make up a fake narrative for her backstory either,
She's real.
being straightforward about her past as a stripper. Cardi B also doesn't do fake politeness, nor does she bite her tongue. She is quick to curse out anything and anyone that doesn't make sense to her. This level of authenticity is refreshing, but unfortunately, her super sex kitten image is a redundancy that limits how seriously people take her. The Lil Kim and Foxy Brown school of female sexualization has not just rubbed off on Cardi, but also on Nicki Minaj, Iggy Azalea, Trina, and Kia. If the problem with female rappers is that some seem to only rap about sex and dress like they just got off a stripper pole, then are we just disgusted by them because they're exploiting themselves? If so, well, fair enough. But when these same raunchy lyrics drool out of a male rapper's mouth, and these same half-dressed outfits are on video vixens populating those male rappers' music videos, are we calling those things trash too? Could this be viewed as another example of men not wanting women to own their sexuality? Do female rappers have a problem working with each other and unifying to use their platforms to make each other more visible?
Completely.
Do female rappers shade each other to compete and maintain dominance? Remy Ma has been very vocal about why she dropped her explosive diss Sheether on Nicki Minaj, the queen from Queens, who also had beef with Cardi B and Lil Kim. Remy told Rolling Stone this: "She started the beef. I feel like it's weird because she's been doing this to a lot of females, from Lil Kim to Mariah Carey to Taylor Swift to Miley Cyrus, and no one says anything. This person, just based on what I'm witnessing, is not a nice person. It was the behind the scenes things that people will never know about. Trying to keep me off red carpets, trying to make sure awards don't go to me or she's not going to be in attendance, or trying to get people to make bad reports about my album sales, or just anything that I'm doing to make me look less than and make her look better. I have a problem.
Like I said,
When you're trying to stop my bag, when you're trying to stop me from taking care of my children, now I have a problem with that. On the flip side, Cardi B is not afraid to collaborate with other women and share her shine. The song Twerk by Florida-based City Girls featuring Cardi B and also entering into the Billboard Hot 100 on the 92nd slot. City Girls, a duo made up of two rappers, JT and Young Miami, signed a deal with Quality Control Music and released their debut album, Period. Twerk helped City Girls join the ranks of Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and Iggy Azalea as the only women in rap to get their own tracks in the Hot 100 this year. Is the problem with rappers that are women that they don't write their own rhymes and therefore aren't respected the same as men who pen their own bars? Iggy Azalea, Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, and MC Light have all said they have worked with ghostwriters. This doesn't mean that they never wrote a rhyme in their life.
Iggy got a ghostwriter, and she
songs.
still sound like that?
But make no mistake, that doesn't apply to all ladies of rap. Raw Digga, Rhapsody, Jean Grey, Ladybug Mecca, Bahamadia, and No Name aren't going to allow that ghostwriter label to tarnish their hard-earned songwriting skills. Maybe you are looking for women to rap about being a woman with a feminine flair instead of the MC Light or Young M.A. rugged approach. Braggadocious rappers that show very little vulnerability tend to rock with a harder edge, emulating the battle rap aesthetic. Is it mandatory to have an alpha male style to be considered a great rapper?
No.
Absolutely not. The smooth flow of Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Q-Tip, Common, and Drake has helped make them all legends in hip-hop who don't have to turn bully on the beat.
But they're also men,
in order for women in rap to continue having a moment that we can all do a victory dance for, we need to consistently support all the multifaceted lives of women. Not just when their team tells them to go blonde, or not just the ones given preferential support for being light-skinned with an incredibly sculpted body to cater to male sex fantasies. We need more women who are who they are and give listeners the inspiration to love themselves as they are. Maybe the problem with female rappers is that we're calling them female rappers instead of just rappers. The label female rapper is problematic because it is already segregating the ladies that rap into a subcategory under men, as if there's some separate genre of hip-hop altogether. Why does their gender need to be designated, further normalizing the male-dominated playing field? Rapper Rhapsody told Billboard this: "I just want to bring more balance and show people you can focus on the music. You can bar up and still be acknowledged for your craft. Females in hip-hop and the music that we make isn't just one way. You can be respected for your lyrics and just for being a dope MC. Gender doesn't matter. That's the beautiful thing." Is there a difference if you go to a 5-star restaurant, rave about how fantastic the food was, then find out a woman cooked it instead of a man? Their gender didn't make them a great chef. Their skill level did.
Exactly.
And the same should be said for their music. This has been a Hip Hop Madness original. Make sure to stay tuned and stay up to date.
Alright, you guys, how do you feel about female rappers? Do you think they over-sexualize themselves? Do you think it's no difference than their male counterparts? Let me know what you think. That is all for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay litty, stay wavy, and it's Woo Wavy, and I am out.